find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Bobo Bulldog will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they will tag him out between first and second. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. Bobo Bulldog digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Bobo Bulldog, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Right there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
7 men on base.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from Bobo Bulldog gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Redmond is in his tracks now. And that will retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Leading off the inning, Bobo Bulldog, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out.
Bobo Bulldog will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let's go now. One time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gutierrez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Bobo Bulldog will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts is under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the ninth.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Bobo Bulldog will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Sorvala moving in. 1 down. At the plate, Bobo Bulldog, he flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Come on, big guy.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Clark is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And with that, Bobo Bulldog will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Isotopes lead it 6-1. Bobo Bulldog steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, let her fly right here. Here we go now.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Now the 0-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle.
What do you say?
Sammy Serrano takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up good.
Brian On stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Full count now, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch. It's not happening.
Let her rip right
Eric Nomura gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Bobo Bulldog will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Clark waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies. So stepping in, number 28, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting fourth.
Bobo Bulldog is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Bobo Bulldog will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around.
Sammy Serrano will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet. Ryan Morgan will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Jitsi over to his left. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from 3rd. And we're back now to a 1-run game.
Leading off the inning, Bobo Bulldog, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Sammy Serrano, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. Nothing in two now.
Here we go.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Ground ball right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, if I had a base hit taken away by a runner getting forced out by an outfielder, well, you'd have to put a straitjacket on me.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Bobo Bulldog comes to the plate now with the tying run at first. So he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Singletary is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue. Bobo Bulldog will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Bobo Bulldog stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Let it rip right here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Let's go now. One time.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Bobo Bulldog will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Bobo Bulldog.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Down the first baseline.
Come on, get here, get here, get here, get here.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Bobo Bulldog strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Bulldog.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Chopped in front of home plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the Triple. Bobo Bulldog will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 1-1, and he is in there. Sammy Serrano will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Striding into the box, Bobo Bulldog. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Here we go, kid.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Arrieta's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Here we go.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Driver scoops it up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Sammy Serrano steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Brian On is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ryan Morgan stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Bobo Bulldog gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Left field and deep. Benedict ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The tag, and he is out. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bobo Bulldog steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
Samuel is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down. Bobo Bulldog comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Has to challenge him here. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third.
Hold it here. Hold it here.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-. handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Bobo Bulldog will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first. Bobo Bulldog digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Come on, big guy.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as this catches the outer half. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Serrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Brian On will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Turner is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner scores from second. Bobo Bulldog steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors.
Hey, let her fly,
Bobo
right
Bulldog steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Bobo Bulldog will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Bobo Bulldog stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first. Bobo Bulldog will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Nunez. Bobo Bulldog will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
No strike.
Low for ball 1.
Hey, see you driving it. Let's go, big dog.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
First for the victory.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Sacramento River Cats. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric? Bobo Bulldog will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Redmond. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Bobo Bulldog steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Bobo Bulldog. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Up the middle and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes lead it 3-0. Bobo Bulldog will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Pulled toward right center field. Redmond is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there?
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Bobo Bulldog will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
But you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over. And
Hey, wait for yours
Bobo Bulldog strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with 1.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Bobo Bulldog is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1.
well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Bobo Bulldog will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Go, kid.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Redmond is in pursuit. Makes the play. 1 away. Bobo Bulldog will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Here we go.
Driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight for my partners in the show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Albuquerque Isotopes. Bobo Bulldog will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
And the throw into the second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time. To second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. In now, Bobo Bulldog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it. Huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bobo Bulldog will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Bobo Bulldog, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive, and give the next guy a chance as well.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2.